You know what? I might have been jealous of you hanging out with Robert Bennett and all those sweets today, but not today, because we have some amazing display of sweets here in the 10 Show studio. It's one of my, if not my favorite part of a meal, dessert.
But take a look at all of these wonderful desserts here. They look like any old dessert, right? I mean, aside from being fancy and fabulous.
The finest desserts, I have to say.
They're actually dairy-free, which makes them vegan, and they're just as delicious as their non-vegan counterparts. Andrea Cayenne, the founder of Pure Sweets, is here to tell us all about the benefits of making vegan desserts, and it's not as hard as people think, is it?
Absolutely not.
Why would you want to have vegan desserts?
Well, for me personally, a lot of vegan desserts taste healthy. You feel like it's missing something. So I found that if you use ingredients that are full of nutrients, it's not only tasteful, but it's satisfying for your body too. So it tastes a lot better.
So it's better for you.
Definitely better for you, but it also tastes better as well. So that's the most important thing, I think.
So you've improved a lot of recipes. In fact, you've come up with some amazing things. These chocolate bars right in front just look spectacular.
Oh, good.
What is that what we're making?
Well, no, we're making the granola today. This is a little bit more time intensive and complicated, but the chocolate bars are for people that like a Nestle Crunch type feel.
Oh, that's me.
But instead of the actual Nestle Crunch, I have a brown rice crisp. It's gluten-free, it's organic, and that gives you your fiber, and that gives you the nice texture.
Okay, can you go ahead and just show us the different desserts, starting with the kid, the ones that you've brought. What is the kid?
This one's the kid, because it has peanut butter and jelly, and of course, what kid doesn't like peanut butter and jelly?
Oh, yeah.
And it's a layer of peanut butter, jelly, chocolate on top. The Rice Crisp is made with rice mellow and peanut butter mixed together. So it's sort of a variation of a Rice Krispie treat.
And then right down here?
This is the almond butter cookie. This is also flourless. It's made with ground almonds, almond butter, organic gravy maple syrup, grain sweetened chocolate. So you don't even have refined sugar in this. I don't have anything with cholesterol in here. It's lower in fat, and you have really good healthy fats.
So there's no guilt along with these desserts,
Absolutely not. And if anything, it's really made me crave less sweets, which is awesome.
Where's the ladybug?
The ladybug is this one. This is a raspberry and cream variation of the bar.
So it's a different variation of that.
Oh, I thought that was the same.
What about the dingo?
The dingo is this one, because these are named after some of my favorite animals.
And the bee?
The bee I'm going to make. So this is the
let's get cooking.
So this, I have 3 cups of organic gluten-free oats. These are just rolled oats. I have a cup of organic agave syrup. Just pour that in. I like the agave because it's more subtle than a white sugar. It's also vegan. It's also more natural. It's less processed.
Is it as sweet as a sugar?
You can taste it.
Or is it like honey? Yeah, I'd like to.
Oops, sorry.
There we go. Honey on the floor.
You'll get in between me and my sugar.
Sorry.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, it's light.
Very tasty.
Because it doesn't overwhelm you with something super sweet. It's a little bit richer, and it's just made from cactus. So it's a sweetener from a plant.
And
finally, they've figured out what to make.
This
is cactus.
Unsweetened applesauce. So I like to use this to help bind it. Instead of eggs, I use applesauce here.
All right.
Then to give me some of my omegas, because I don't eat fish, I have flax meal right here. So this is about a cup of that. You can add as much as you want.
Do you normally go to dessert to get omegas though?
No, but why not add it
not?
if you can, right? Just make it better for you.
And that's going to ramp up the fiber too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Love it.
if it's a breakfast, why not make it as good for you as you can? So after I have this, it's simple. Then I have the cinnamon and sea salt. Just pour that in.
Cinnamon and sea salt.
Yep. And then I'm going to bake this for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to mix it up, bake it for another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to add the maple syrup here. I'll just do that now. I love maple syrup because
wonderful flavor.
Caramel is not vegan. It has butter, it has cream, it has sugar. But if I actually bake the maple syrup for about 5 minutes in the oven, it gets this nice sticky sweetness to it.
Oh, wow.
So you don't think like you're missing caramel at all.
Have you always been a vegan?
No, I've been vegetarian since I was like 13 years old. And then I became vegan about 2 years ago. And I am a huge sweet nut. And I couldn't find any desserts that was going to satisfy me around here, so that's why I started making my own.
Oh, that's
And then
great.
through encouragement with friends, I just started selling it online.
So that gets mixed up, baked twice. You add the
maple syrup at the end.
And then what?
Let it bake for about 5 minutes and then turn off the oven and let it sit for 20 to get it crispy like this.
So then that brings it to this stage here.
Yep.
Is this the finished product?
Not yet. Then I'm going to add the goji berries, which is a really hot item right now because it's high in antioxidants and it also boosts your immune system. So if you like that caffeine buzz in the morning, but you don't want caffeine, this is really good for you.
So this is going to be a great morning bar?
Absolutely.
Or anytime bar,
I think
really.
anytime, but I was thinking more for morning since people like to have coffee or tea. Why not do something with high in antioxidants instead?
Wow.
And then this chocolate I have here is actually these endangered species chocolate bars I use. They're organic, 70% smooth, dark chocolate, and it's sweetened with unrefined beet sugar. So again, you don't have the refined processed stuff. This is a little bit better for you. And for me, I feel like when I eat this, I don't get that overwhelming sweetness. It's all very subtle.
So do you just add that on top then?
Add it on top.
Oh, that's easy.
Mix it up.
This looks like it'd be fun to make with your kids. They'd probably enjoy this.
It's very easy. So I would typically have this in a bowl, mix it up nicely, and this would be hot so the chocolate would melt better, and then you have your finished product. So I have two ways for you to try. You could try it plain, or I actually made, I actually have fresh coconut milk here, sweetened with agave, so you can actually eat it like a cereal with a bowl.
Really?
And there's also my favorite, coconut milk yogurt too. So you can try either way.
Interesting.
So I'll pour you a little bit
Now,
here.
Pure Sweets is a fairly new company.
Yep, I just debuted about a month ago at Whole Foods Summer Market, so you can find me every other Thursday at the Art Museum location. You can also find me on puresweets.com, and I'm just starting to debut my stuff at Tierra Mia, which is an organic local spa where I have treatments. I have treats that are complementing their treatments there.
Well, Andrea Kayan is treating us today, and you'll find the entire recipe for this amazing good dessert, or breakfast if you like, on our website at NBCPhiladelphia.com. Just search The 10 Show and click on recipes. You'll see a video of Andrea putting it together and explaining it. And us eating it, and you can print it out as well.
Fabulous. Pure Sweets. Thank you so much for being here, Andrea Kayan.